It's so 2000s baddie coated. It's so me. One of my favorite vintage finds.
Cash out on a video. Cash out to see the rodeo. Put on a show and make it nasty.
Hi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Doucette. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning back, thank you so much for clicking on my face. Today's video is going to be a haul of all the things that I've bought that are either vintage or secondhand. And I have accumulated a lot of vintage items, shoes, bags, jewelry, all of that, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So if you are interested in that, go ahead and keep on watching. Let's start with the vintage item that started it all for me. My Louis Vuitton recital bag. I bought this summer of 2024 and it's been my everyday bag since then. I saw this on somebody. I saw somebody on Instagram wearing this and I decided that I wanted it. So I went on Poshmark trying to find this bag. I spent several weeks looking for it, trying to find it for a good price, in good condition. And I stumbled upon a seller who had it listed for I think $900 and I offered them $500 and they accepted the offer. And it was in great condition. It still is in great condition. Next is another bag. This one is from Fendi. I got this fall of 2024 and I really just wanted, one, I wanted a Fendi bag, and two, I needed something burgundy for the fall because that was just like trending, and I knew that it was a bag that I would wear a lot during the fall and winter months. And I do, even during the summer I wear this bag. It's like this kind of half moon shape. Next bag is this Playboy bag that I got off of Poshmark. I believe I paid maybe like $45 for this. This was just one of those things. I think I was either I was scrolling Poshmark because I love doing that. And I saw this bag and I was like, that's a really cute bag. Be like mimic the Louis Vuitton Speedy bag, but except it has the Playboy bunny logo on it. I love wearing this in the summertime. It goes with a lot of outfits. Again, I love small bags because I don't bring much on a day-to-day basis to like places I'm going, so I don't really need a big bag. I just need a small one that can fit my lip gloss, sometimes my wallet, and maybe my phone. Like that's pretty much it. Tell you guys the prices I got these items for because I am really good at negotiating with sellers on Poshmark, finding items for a good price for the condition they are in. I mean, they're all vintage items, so sometimes they'll have wear, and tear, but still in pretty good condition where it's not going to be falling apart if you wear it. So let me tell you guys how much I paid for the items that I've shown so far. So my Louis Vuitton bag, I actually got it for $600. My Fendi bag, I got it for $350. And then the Playboy bag I got for $45. So if you are into vintage items, if you're into secondhand items, especially designer items, then you know that these items can run upwards $2,500, $3,500 just because they're vintage. And right now vintage is something that is very popular, so sellers are hiking up their prices. I'm not paying a whole bunch of money for something that is vintage. That doesn't make any sense to me, but for a good price I'll definitely pick up a piece for sure. This item is also a bag. This is the bigger version of the white bag that I just showed, and I love this bag. This is like if I'm running errands and I know that I'm going to need like a lot of room for, I don't know, the things that I'm buying, because here where I live we don't have plastic bags and so when you go to the store and you buy something, sometimes they don't offer you a bag, or you have to bring your own bag. So if I'm like going shopping and I know that I'm going to be buying things like clothes shopping, I will bring this bag so I can just stuff the clothes and items that I'm buying in here. It's so 2000s baddie coated. Like, I love this bag. It's so me. So yeah, I bought this off of Depop. I was just scrolling Depop and I was like, hey, I have that bag but in white and it's smaller. Why not get the bigger version of it? So I got it. This was actually $80. I paid $80 for this. Next items are watches. So I have 3 watches here. 2 of them are vintage. 1 of them is not, but I did buy it secondhand. I'm going to talk about is the one I'm wearing today. I bought this off of Poshmark. As you can tell, I love Poshmark. I bought this watch off of Poshmark and it was $120, and it was my first vintage watch. This is like a vintage watch and I love this watch. I think it fits my wrist so perfectly. I have a very small wrist, so I don't like big watches on me. I find that modern watches, they tend to be just bigger in general, and I like very small, dainty watches. That's what looks the best on me. So I like buying vintage watches for that reason. The second vintage watch that I bought is this one. I was looking for a different watch, but I was looking for a different watch that had like a burgundy face and was like this shape, but that watch was kind of expensive, so I stumbled upon this one. Yes, I got this watch off of eBay. I got this for $28. This next watch is not vintage. It is Citizen's watch. It is $300 in the store and I got it secondhand for $50. In store it was $300, so I ended up returning that new watch and I just bought the secondhand one. So yeah, it's not vintage, but it is secondhand. That's also the great thing about secondhand, is sometimes you'll see something in the store and then you can find it used but in great condition like this watch is, for a fraction of the price. So I'd rather just buy it secondhand rather than spending $300 on a watch that resells for $30. One, that tells me that it doesn't hold its value. So why even purchase a watch for that much when I can just buy it for much cheaper? Let's get into clothes that I bought. Vintage. These are Vero Cavalli jeans. I bought some Cavalli jeans before off of Poshmark, but it did not fit, so I ended up selling those, and then I bought these ones. This I bought last summer and I paid $150 for this. I love these jeans and the color. And you shop secondhand clothes, specifically jeans or pants, then you know it is very hard to find larger sizes. I'm somebody who has some thighs, has some butt, so I can't just fit in a size 2 or 3, which is what is mostly out there when it comes to vintage jeans and pants. And so to find like a size 8 or a 10 is very, very hard, because one, I don't think they made a lot of those. The 90s and the early 2000s, you know, the fat phobia was heavy in those eras. So it's just very hard to find vintage jeans that fit me, and these are the only ones that I found so far that have fit. I've bought a couple that I had to return because they did not fit, or I sold them. I have 2 here that don't fit that I haven't been able to sell yet. The first one are a pair of Versace pants. Now I don't know if these are vintage or not, but I wanted to wear this for a concert last summer, bought it, did not fit. These are supposedly a size, they're a size 29, and I'm a size 29, but this must be a different kind of 29 because these do not fit at all and they have no stretch. That I bought, I don't know if these are vintage or not, and they're actually men's, and I wanted to wear this again for a concert, and This did not fit. I thought because they were men's that they would fit, but no. These fit even worse than the pink Versace pants. I love these. If I can find these again in a bigger size, I definitely would repurchase them. I'm reselling. I love the print as well, and I think it's such a unique piece, but unfortunately they do not fit. Next is a top that I bought off of eBay, and I paid this. I bought most recently off of eBay, and I paid $77 for this. This is so cute. I love the trim lining. This is fox fur, I believe, and it's like a shirt. I just think it's such a unique and cute piece to have in my closet. I do want to get into buying a lot more vintage like clothes, but for me it's hard because I don't know, it's just hard to figure out like what to search for. This, you really just have to scroll, because I found this on accident. I was looking for fur coat. This just happened to appear in my search. I do want to get into buying a lot more vintage clothes. I've been on the real liking some things. Again, I'm a little shook. Like tops, I think I would be good to buy vintage because I'm pretty small up top, but pants and skirts, I don't know if they're gonna fit, girl, because I'm a little thick. Get into what I feel like is my specialty when it comes to vintage items, which are shoes. I've collected quite a bit of vintage shoes the last 2 years, and I don't know, I'm obsessed with my collection. So let's just start off with one of my favorite pairs. These are vintage Giuseppe wedges that I got off of Poshmark for a steal. I got these last summer, and I posted this on TikTok and everybody went crazy over it. I got these for $60. This upcoming summer, I will be living in these because they are amazing, and for $60, who can beat that? These are such a sexy shoe. This is something that I had favorited on Poshmark for a really long time, and I remember sending the seller an offer for the amount that I paid for, $150. She listed them for $300, so I sent her an offer of $150. She declined it the first time, and then I just kind of left it, and she came back and she accepted my offer. Thank God, because these are a nasty heel. Like, I love these. They're so sexy. I can't wait to wear this in the summertime because the way this looks on my feet, chef's kiss. These brown and pink boots are amazing. I got these from Vestiaire Collective, and I think these were the first purchase that I got from Vestiaire Collective. I got this last December. I haven't worn them yet, but just like, come on, look how crazy these are. I love these. I'm not sure if they're vintage or if they're just secondhand. Doesn't really matter. I love these. I have to wear these before winter is over, even though it's like not even winter right now. It's always hot outside. Like, I just want it to be a little bit cold so I can wear all my boots, but it's literally always hot. Like, what is up with that? It feels like a summer day every day. And for where I live, that is actually crazy. Next two items are vintage Emilio Pucci. This is the most recent one that I got off of Poshmark to wear to Hawaii last November. I bought these for $40. They did come, they were pretty like dirty when I got them. I had to clean them up, but that wasn't really an issue. I love the like design here on the heel. I love wedges and mules during the summer, so I cannot wait to wear these. I feel like I can make this an everyday heel for me in the summertime, and it's just gonna be so cute and perfect. They're easy to walk in, they're very comfortable. I love them. This next pair, I got this last summer. I didn't get a chance to wear it a lot, but I got this off of Poshmark as well. These I got for $50. Poshmark as well. I personally love platform heels and really high heels like this. I think they look the best on my feet. And so when I saw these initially, I was like, I don't know if those are even too high for me, but the seller ended up putting up some more pictures, so I was like, yeah, I think I really need these. These again are like the quintessential kind of 2000 heel to me. They scream like early 2000s. I paid $65 for these on Poshmark. I've yet to wear them, but I do have a dress that I want to pair with these. They're these red bottom wedges. You can see the red a little bit here. These I got for literally $20 thread up, and I can't wait to wear this. I love this wedge and this design. They're a little bit beat up, but that is okay. Mostly just on the soles. I can get, you know, it repainted or take it to my cobbler. Last but not least, when it comes to shoes, I scored so big on Poshmark because I got me a pair of El Dante boots in great condition. That now I did pay a pretty penny for these El Dante boots, but not as much as I could have. I paid $400 for these off of Poshmark. I've been looking for El Dante vintage boots literally for a year and a half, and I found some, but there were $800, $900, $1,200, $1,700, and I was not gonna spend that much. $400, like $300, $400 was like what I wanted to spend on these boots. I don't know if you guys can see all the details on the boots, but it's fantastic. I love these. I haven't worn these yet. I do have to get them stretched, so I need to take them to my cobbler to do that, and then I can wear them. These are chef's kiss. One of my favorite purchases of last year. One of my favorite vintage finds. We have come to the end of this haul. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me what your favorite items were from this haul down below in the comments. I hope you guys come back for another video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.